Good afternoon, gamers. Jero back. More cube drafting. And we are ready to fire. What a great world it is, 2025. Vintage cube drafting on Arena. For the love of the game. Just doesn't beat that. Although it would have been nice if we had opened a more exciting pack. I don't particularly think any of these cards are first pickable. Mimidraw probably has like the highest upside. Underground Sea is always going to be good. Voice of Victory is a pretty strong white creature. Birds of Paradise is always fine. I think I'm leaning towards one of the more fair things at the moment. I think I'm leaning towards Birds or Voice. I do think Big Boros is quite good. I think a lot of the green decks probably are pretty underdrafted, if I had to guess. And Bird kind of makes up for not having power in a world where we don't get any, but of course we don't live in that world. We're for sure going to get power. I think I'm going to open up on a Bird. Interesting. So we've got options here. Fable, a very powerful thing to play the Bird into. Omnath, potentially powerful, although I don't really have any interest in second picking that. And then there's a big opportunity to just take Probe here. Alternatively, if we were trying to do the natural order thing, Woodfall Primus would be an option. I think it's got to be Fable, probably. I don't think you're supposed to take second pick Woodfall Primus. I think the Fable and the Probe have too much upside. Probe being free and then Fable just being one of the better things you can play on turn 2. Yeah, let's Fable. Let us Fable. That is a very late Entomb. That is a very late Entomb. So we're going to take that as a sign that Reanimator might be open. Entomb is generally one of the cards you want to kind of prioritize early because it is so unique. There's not really a card that emulates that effect nearly as well as the Reanimate cards. As we see, we actually have a Persist here already, and that's probably on the lower end of ones that you actually want. So we're going to take Entomb here. Okay. So Dark Depths Hexmage in the same pack. That's unfortunate for the enjoyers of those. 6 in the pack as well. That's actually pretty wild. And right, wow, this whole pack is kind of like the lands deck. None of these are the fatties that we would actually want to bring back. I don't think Dreams of Steel and Oil is quite the interaction that we want. Probably just supposed to be a Shieldred here. I don't see any reason for it to be anything else. Shieldred is just so powerful. And then it opens the door up for us to, like, get Twisters and Wheel of Fortunes. And, I mean, we even know that there's a Memory Jar that we opened. Although I don't think that we should expect to get that 9th. I think that would be pretty egregious. Oh, are we just running back Upheaval? Are we just running back the Upheaval? I don't think so. I don't believe we are. With the start that we have, I think you're probably just supposed to take Chain Lightning. Black-Red, even if we end up not Reanimator, is one of my more preferred mid-range archetypes. I think Black-Red and White-Red are kind of the sweet spot for the mid-range decks. Could even be Jund. I mean, it just kind of depends how our mana works out, but I think this is just a Chain Lightning pick. We first picked the Bird, and we haven't really seen any reason that we want to be green otherwise. At least in my opinion. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Come on, come on, come on. Oh, the Grave Daddy. The Grave Father. I think the Grave Father is going to have to wait. Duress is already a good card, but it's particularly powerful with what we're doing, right? Where we're just trying to jam, like, insane mid-range threats. And even if we end up doing the Reanimator thing, Duress is pretty broken in that strategy as well. It's a little unfortunate that we have to pass Fiery Confluence as well. I assume there's no world where we get one of those last pick, right? Let's see, 3, 6, 9. Yeah, there's just no way we get one of those last pick. I mean, this pack is kind of good. Like, I could imagine a world... Like, it's just so likely to be the Absent, probably, that we get last. Or the Loot. Interesting. Well, I don't really imagine any world where we're not supposed to take Faithless Looting here. We've already got Entomb, so that will... And Fable, right? So that'll give us 3 really, really strong Graveyard Enablers. Then we just need the payoffs. Yep. Passage is a totally good card, but I'm not taking it over Fable, over Looting here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, we can just take Harvester now? It's a really late Lion's Eye Diamond. I think with what we've put together, Harvester is very likely going to be better than Hellrider or Chandra. And then I don't have much interest in Slice or Revoker. I think Revoker's a really... I mean, if you're playing the Artifact deck, you're going to play it, right? But I think it's really underwhelming in Best of 1. Because you just don't have a lot of opportunity to know what's in your opponent's deck. You can make educated guesses and whatnot, but I just don't always think that that plays out as well. Really like this start. We need to end up with a couple fatties, but I really, really like this start. I'm a big enjoyer of the mid-range deck that can backdoor into a combo plan. Oh, wow. Getting Burst Lightning 9th is pretty good. I mean, even getting offered the Seething Song, I think, has, like, some merit. But we're for sure just going to take Burst Lightning here. That's not even close for us. This should not happen. This is... Oh, people will learn eventually. There's a lot of people that are probably doing this right now that have never played Vintage Cube before. That should not ever happen. That card is too powerful. It also doesn't help that I'm pretty sure I'm like bronze or silver because I just haven't been drafting. So I'm sure that plays a pretty important role in it. Interesting. We don't actually have a reanimation spell yet. I think the next pack is the one that had all of the like the persist. I don't actually think we'll get persist back, but I think at this point we're more likely to want Oculus than the red-green land. I think the Birds of Paradise Dream is pretty gone. If we end up getting that persist, because I don't remember what pack it was in. If we do end up getting that persist, this is a totally valid thing to bring back off of it. Oh, the other lands cards. Well, we'll take Dreams here. I don't particularly want Hexmage when I know Dark Depths is already gone. And if we end up more in a mid-range style deck, Dreams is a totally, totally playable card. Hearse, Liberator, Zern Orb. None of these are particularly going to be good in black-red. I think even if I do end up green, I wouldn't be playing the Liberator. We'll take the Hearse. Oh, I did not expect the Lavamancer to be one of the cards I got back. Obviously, this was the Grave Titan Fiery Confluence pack, but And then last pick, DRC? Interesting. Well, no real power. I don't think we're going to take Time Twister. We do have Shieldred, so that's something. The opportunity cost here is, like, pretty bad as well. The problem is, like, I could take Luris, but there's no way I'm actually playing Luris Companion because there's no shot I'm playing Red-Black, and I'm not going to play Shieldred or Fable, even though the rest of my deck works with it pretty well. This would be a shot. This would be... I think Luris is just kind of like... It's just gotten quite a bit worse, I think. As much of a Luris enjoyer as I used to be, I just don't really think that you can justify it anymore. The cards that you're playing in the mid-game are just too powerful. I think I'm just going to take the Engineer. What a weak first pick. I'm so sad. I don't think I want Sword. I don't think I want Plunderer. I don't think I want... Yeah. It is what it is. Oh, Mox Diamond. Oh, Animate Dead. Animate Dead. I think we're still supposed to hold out onto the Reanimator Dream. I think so. And Animate Dead is just like a totally reasonable card on its own. It's one of the ones like Reanimate where it's like, you know, you can get a Shieldred, you can get an Oculus. It's not restricted by Legend or regular typing. Definitely don't love passing Mox Diamond, but pretty happy to have Animate Dead, so it is what it is. Oh. This card is fantastic. Lutri is also very good. I don't think I'm going to take Fire Covenant. Or I don't think I'm going to take Lutri over Fire Covenant, though. The only reason I would do that is I think Fire Covenant is more likely to wheel, because I think this card is pretty underrated. I think a lot of people don't like this card nearly as much as I do. I'm a big Fire Covenant enjoyer. Big Fire Covenant enjoyer. I guess I don't have the most insane things to copy either. But I do have a lot of cheap cards, which generally works with. I'm just going to take Lutri. Pray that the Fire Covenant or the Cliffs or one of these cards comes back to me. I think Lutri is just too powerful. Ooh. Ooh. So, cards that are catching my eye here are Dark Confidant, Dark Ritual, and Carney. Interesting. Normally, I would be a big Dark Ritual enjoyer here. But I think I'm going to take Dark Confidant in case I don't get any fatties. If I end up with fatties, I probably won't want to play the Dark Confidant. I don't know. I'm going to take Carney. I'm going to take the Carney. Oh, Deep Cavern Bat. Very nice. Inquisition is very good. Valky is fine. Heat is fine. I think I like Bat over Inquisition. Especially when I've already got Duress and Dreams. I think both of these cards are very high quality. I'm going to go Bat. Ooh. Spyro or Sneak Attack? I mean, it's just got to be Spyro. It just must be Spyro. My deck is very clearly not a Talisman deck. We're pretty far away from the bird at this point. I've got a sweet one here. Got a sweet one. 20 cards at the moment. Oh, Murderous Cut. Murderous Cut. Manamorphose with Lutri is not nothing. I don't actually have that much removal, right? I've got a couple 1 red mana removal spells, and that's it. Probably just supposed to take Cut here. Especially with all of the, like, dumping into the graveyard. I'd like to be able to use my graveyard for more than just putting the fatties back into play. I think that makes sense. Oh, Overlord seems absolutely outrageous for us, no? I actually kind of like Sorin as well, especially in a low-to-the-ground deck like this, but I'm not in the market of passing this Overlord. Overlord looks awesome for us. I need to get some mana fixing. There's a Blackleaf Cliffs coming around that I want. That had another card in that pack. That was the Fire Covenant pack. So I would be pretty happy with either one of those. We're just taking Savai Triome here. Sword of Fire and Ice would be totally fine, but we need mana fixing. It's a little unfortunate to Savai Triome with all my 1-mana cards, but it's going to be really unfortunate if I like don't get to play a 1-mana card because of it, but gotta take the mana fixing. Alright, this is a sweet one. Come on color Mox for pack 3. Alright. This is probably just a Glorybringer angle. I don't think I have enough enabling for bombardment. I don't think I want Pyrite Spellbomb. I've already got enough small removal. Glorybringer kind of fucks. We did get the Cleave. That's very good. Yep. Alright, that's a great pickup for us. So no Fire Covenant, which means now that I've missed out on the opportunity to get Fiery Covenant, am I okay that I took Lutri? I think the answer to that is still yes. Alright, if I were to end up splashing green, I would rather have the one that makes red. Oh, we got Valky. I think Valky is like totally fine to get. Like that's probably gonna end up making my deck realistically. Maybe not. I have a lot of playables. We do have a lot of playables. Oh, Manamorphose. No! It's doomed. It's doomed. It's doomed. It's doomed. Alright, so obviously our opens have been not particularly good. Don't love that we have to pass a Solitude. I think we're pretty happy taking Rabblemaster, though. I think Rabblemaster is better than Alkalite, Magda, and Hazoret. And then, obviously, I don't think we have a lot of interest in Talisman or Shadow Sphere. We don't really have any combos with it. I could actually imagine this being an Alkalite deck. I totally could. I totally could. Hazoret's also just super beefy. You know, I'm actually going to take Hazoret. I've got enough 3s, and I think Hazoret's more likely to be able to close out a game that I would otherwise have no business winning. Interesting. So it's not going to be Galvanic Blast. God, we got to pass the swords now. That's tough. That's tough. I don't think I want to take Craterhoof Behemoth. Craterhoof Behemoth, to me, feels like... I feel like that ship's kind of sailed. And I can just play the Animate Dead as a good card to get back my other creatures. I kind of think it's an Inti angle. It could be a Hem or a Fire Blast angle, too. Both of those cards are quite good. I think I'm going to go Inti, though. I like Inti. Oh, we're back. We are so beyond back. What the fuck? Third pick, Atroxa. You know, hate to pass a Bone Shards, hate to pass a Dothy, hate to pass a Robber, hate to pass a Fetch Land, but we're back. We're so back. Vamp Tutor. Vamp Tutor, you say? Well... Interesting. I don't have... So, as of right now, the only thing that I can entomb for value is the Atroxa or the Spyro. Or the Looting, potentially. I think both of these cards are good. And I think there's a world where I could take the Verdant Catacombs here, but I think I'm just going to take Vamp Tutor. Yeah. That was a close pick, I think, though. And then unfortunate that we get this pack where I think I'm not going to play anything in it. Making my deck smaller might just be the option. Even though it's a little delayed. I don't suspect I'm going to want to play that. So now I'm probably just playing the Oculus with no blue cards, with no blue mana. I think that that's a fine place to be. Honest. Oh, wow, that's a late Lelia. Very happy to end up with Lelia in our deck. Yeah, I think we're not going to play Bauble. I think I'm probably not playing Dreams. I'm not playing DRC. I don't think I'm playing Lavamancer. The Lutri's going to be in the sideboard for Companion. So 24, 14, 16 lands. So we're pretty close. I really only need to cut one card. And it's probably... It's probably Engineer. It could be Valky as well. Okay. Okay, people. What is this? I thought I was getting a gift with the Croxa. What the actual fuck is this? I don't even have anything good with it. I literally have, like, no combos with it. Crazy, 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 crazy. Wow, I really want to take... I mean, I'm not passing Bombardier. I'm not even going to entertain the idea of the words that I was going to utter. Okay. None of these are going to make the deck. I don't suspect I'm Flame Slashing. But that is the one most likely to make the deck, so... Oh, Magda? God, it's going to... So we're still cutting cards, unfortunately. We are still cutting cards. I guess I'm not playing the Oculus anymore. A little too hard to justify. Yeah, I don't think I can play the Engineer either. Oh, Fire Blast came back. I'll take Takenuma. Seems like a totally good Takenuma deck. Oh, Arena of Glory and Bone Shards. I've only got a little bit of haste. It's probably Arena of Glory, right? Arena of Glory feels pretty good. I'm taking Arena of Glory. I don't think my deck is a Bone Shards deck. I've got enough ways to... Oh, I really like Metamorph. I don't think I'm going to play it, but I'm a big Metamorph enjoyer. Malcolm is really good as well, but... I mean, I guess hate drafting in this format doesn't really matter all that much. Plus 12, so 16 lands. Yeah, this is just probably going to be my deck. I don't think I want to play 17 land. I think between Probe and Faithless Looting, I think 16 lands should be plenty. Oh my god, we got Croak's last pick. What the fuck? What is that? What the fuck is that? So glad we took the Arena of Glory. That's a combo. That's a fucking combo right there. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and then I'll figure out the specifics later. So I probably need to cut a card because I don't really think I want to play 1641. In fact, like, I'm probably one of the biggest 41 card deck enjoyers you could have. But I'm not a psycho. I mean, you need it to make sense for you to have 41. And having 41 with Probe and Vamp Tutor and, like, very specific combos that you're trying to pull off doesn't make a lot of sense. I mean, what's the weakest card in my deck? Is it completely psycho of me to think that it's just Valky? Like, it's not Harvester, it's... I mean, it could be Magda, I guess. Like, search for an artifact or a dragon. I'm not really going to use the treasure that well. God, am I really about to cut Magda from my black-red midrange deck? I just don't know what is worse. I think my card quality is, like, absurdly high. I mean, maybe I'm not supposed to play the Reanimator package, but let me assure you I'm going to. Oh, get it. Oh my god, I can Entomb Kroxa? That's fucking sick. Alright. Looks like it's a pretty even split, so I think this mana base makes a ton of sense. And I think we're ready to game, fam. I think this is... Why is it saying white? Did I mess something up? Oh, it's just because of the Savai Triome in the deck? That's fine. One game of the Savai Triome messing me up and I'm off it. But for right now, I think I am happy with the mana fixing. I think our mana ended up being fine-ish. Could have been better, but not terrible. Alright. This hand will do. This hand will do. Should be a good position. Trying to figure out where my camera is supposed to be. The old copter. The old copter, you say? I mean... It's a little bit of a risk. But part of me kind of just wants to play the Inti this turn. So I can actually just Atraxa next turn. I think that's worth the risk. I think it's so likely the opponent's just going to tap out to copter us anyways. They're just going to, like, play a creature and then attack us. It's a little riskier, I mean, if they were to hypothetically play something that interacts with our graveyard, but... It also doesn't use our mana as well, since we don't actually have the second black yet, but... Oh, I'd be very happy if they just killed Inti. They kill Inti, delay the Smuggler's Copter, potentially. Oh, Voice of Victory. Okay. Voice of Victory is good. Ooh. Best possible draw or what? I would like to look at your hand and see if you have an answer to this Atraxa. You do not have an answer to the Atraxa. Although, I do want to know how big that's going to be. That was a Stoneforge Mystic? Okay, so it's going to be pretty big. It's going to be pretty large and in charge, but... I'm going to crunch. I'm going to discard the big girl. No! No, 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 no! No, 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 no. That's so rude. That's actually so rude. What the hell? I mean, I have to do it, unfortunately. Man, I think I'm going to win anyways. I'm just complaining for no reason, but... Alright, so... Land... Creature. This is going to be my instant for sure, so I can interact with Overlord or even just the Copter or the Goyf. And then, I mean, I guess this throws the Atrax at him, so it's like representing like massive lethal. Sure. I'll buy it. And let's go ahead and get that Helix out of the grip. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. You love to see it. Starting off strong. Starting off strong. On the draw again. Once again, not unhappy with it, though. This hand is pretty good. Don't really have any interest in Vamp Tutoring until I know what I want. We don't have a way to get the Atrox in the graveyard. We don't have the need for the reanimation spell yet. That's an unfortunate thing for us anyways. Play this just in case something were to change, hypothetically. Not like we can Chain Lightning anyways, but... And... Kroxa is absolutely not bad. I think we're just going to bat. They're showing Island. I'm just going to bat. If they have a counterspell, that's fine. Miscalc. Totally reasonable. Coalition Relic. Well, there's a chance that this Valky misses, but we're going to jam it. It does miss. No issues on that. I wouldn't say this is an ideal spot for us. Missing our land drop. Are they Nettle Assisting or are they Consulting? Displacer Kitten. Displacer Kitten. Well, that poses a problem, doesn't it? Drawing a land there is good. Huh. Very interesting. Alright, well, I guess I'm crunching because their life total is presumably more at risk than mine. And they don't have any benefits to blinking anything at the moment. So they're probably going to hold the Consider, I would think. I would think they're going to hold the Consider. And then I've got to figure out if I want to play this Croaks or this Harvester. I think it's just for sure Harvester. And then we're just going to use the Treasure, presumably, to discard this Croaks and draw something sweet. No way they're attacking, so they're just shipping it on down. Ooh, okay. Probably just lead on Duress, no? Leading on Duress... Well... I mean, that would mean I don't get to play anything else this turn, but I don't think that's completely unreasonable. Like, they're going to consult in response, right? And then blink their kitten and I get to attack for 5. And then if they don't blink their kitten, then, which they will for sure, then I can Chain Lightning it, which is not bad. Wow, he just lets it happen? Letting it happen seems crazy to me. Well, this Coveted Jewel represents a pretty massive problem just because of the way it interacts with Kitten. So I guess we're just kind of obliged. We have to let them keep Consult because they could otherwise... If I were to take Consult, they could just go mana, draw into mana, land number 6, play Coveted Jewel, and then it's basically a wrap for your boy. He's going to block and blink his guy. Very interesting that he goes for the Consider instead of the Consult. Maybe he just wants to look at more than 3 cards, but I would think that you care about the card flow a decent bit and just being mana efficient. Very interesting. Well, now we're just gonna pop the Chain Lightning. We're gonna make them Consult for... I think this is pretty good value. Plus, we want to just get cards in our graveyard anyways. Maybe they'll Spellbomb it. Maybe they'll Consult. I think this is totally fine. So now they just turn Consult into a glorified Think Twice. It's not even that, just a glorified cycle. We're definitely living in fear a little bit, but I don't hate our spot either. Land off the top would be really sweet. Overlord, now that I have a little bit of extra mana online, has a chance to be a big payoff as well. Interesting that they're using the Coalition... Oh, just because they want to blink Coalition Relic? Sure. That makes sense. Attacking because you're never blocking with it also makes sense. Spyro. Spyro. Ooh, I've got a pretty good plan here, maybe. I could Vamp Tutor for... Arena of Glory. Vamp Tutoring for Arena of Glory seems really good to me. But then that means I have to play Spyro or Overlord this turn, and the Overlord is pretty unlikely to get me something that I can play if I make that play, right? So it would just be Spyro for 1, and it's like I don't even really want to discard either of these. That's a pretty aggressive play on my end. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I could just play the game much slower. I mean, they're not really threatening anything that scary yet. Yeah, let's just impin this bad boy. Oh no, there's the Arena of Glory. You hate to see it. We'll just take Bat then. I don't think going for this play was inherently wrong. And Spell Pierce, and they're pretty low on action, so you love to see it. I do not want to trade my Harvester for the Germ when they can just blink their Nettlecyst, so we'll pass. They're getting pretty... I mean, they're still at 16. I guess that's not actually true. I was going to say they're getting pretty close to wanting to draw a card off Spellbomb. But I don't actually agree with myself. They're pretty far away from needing to do that, I think. Oh, they're hovering it. I mean, that just means they drew a land, and they're afraid to make no play. That's 100% what that means. Frantic Search. That's terrifying. Holy cow. Because they definitely had lands in their hand. Wow, that's terrifying. Wow. I'm scared. I am super scared. Yup. No! No. Well, things have escalated very poorly for me. Uh-huh. Unlucky. Alright, so, we're just doing the thing. We've really only got one play here. Crunch with everything. And kill the Displacer Kitten. Yo, whoa! Why did my thing not work? Okay, Arena. What the hell? I'm actually so salty. What? I mean, we lose now. I mean, that's... Arenas! I want to not be harsh towards Arena. But it's very hard to not do that right now. Yep. Wow, we were going to probably win this game. Alright, I mean, we're dead. They just get to blink. Ooh. Oh, Arena. It just never gave me the option to exert my guy. I don't get it. I'm not happy. Alright. We are 0 for 3 on die rolls. Love to see it. Pretty good little hand here, though. We're for sure just going to lead on the duress. Natural order. Sure. Okay. Oh, that's a pretty good draw. It's really awkward for my mana, but I have to play it, no? Because otherwise the aspirant just gets out of control. It's really, really awkward for my mana, but I don't think there's actually a choice here. I've got Ocelot Pride covered with just slightly bigger creatures. Cankerbloom doesn't really do anything against me. He's probably just going to go Forest into Double Spell. Unless he drew something really good again. Yep. That makes sense to me. Oh, pretty good draw there. Just Harvester so I can threaten a block. Island. So he's got one hidden card that I'm afraid of. Nice. How do I feel about this? I don't particularly care about my life total. And I would rather, I think, just represent a good answer to the Ocelot Pride. I guess I could just block and Chain Lightning the Ocelot Pride. Because I'm playing Overlord next turn, I think, right? I don't think I'm batting. Because if he doesn't play anything this turn, then presumably the card's not very good. Yeah, I'll bites. I'll bites. Save myself the life total. He did do nothing. I'm definitely pretty interested in not even Chain Lightning now. Just because I want to kind of maybe Overlord and then discard this Kroxa. I feel like I've got... How do I lose this game? I actually don't think the Pride is how I lose this game. He's so far away from Ascending. Maybe I just let him hit me for a turn. I mean, what's the worst that can happen, right? Famous last words. Famous last words. Faithless Looting is interesting. Probably just supposed to take the Harvester again. Just a little more mana efficient. Forest that we know about. Lotus Cobra, not an issue. They're at 7. We'll go to 8 permanent. So yeah, looks like our play paid off totally fine. Hoping to draw land in the top 2 cards. We did. Excellent. Boom, 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 boom. Leave the Faithless looting. Oh, Nissa. Happy to get that one out of the way. Could the opponent have played it? They could have, right? That was... I would have felt really bad if we got by that Nissa. Yeah, I can't believe they didn't play the Nissa on that board. That's crazy to me. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I don't think... I mean, this could just be a trample angle with Inti, honestly. Just to secure... Yeah, I think that just to secure that chump blocking doesn't accomplish anything. Discard Bat. Bat's never doing anything here. Valky doesn't do anything either, but I'm probably playing it. It's still a free card. I think playing free Valky is better than playing Harvester and having it go to waste, right? So we're chilling. I like our spot. I like our spot a lot. And they're dead. And they're dead. Presumably they're attacking with Colonnade. Nope. I don't know what they're doing. That was weird. I mean, it didn't matter. They were dead anyways, but they had a slight mishap, if you will. All right, so let's see if I can figure out. Okay, so you just have to click it individually. That's pretty psycho. That has trample, so yeah. Kill the lifelinker. Discard Harvester to give this trample. And you're dead. Oh, I even drew the land so I can Chain Lightning them if it wasn't lethal enough already. Which it is. Take 1,000,000! Ha-ha! Victory! Yeah, we definitely could have got by Nissa that game. How different does the game play out if they play Nissa instead of Lotus Cobra? I don't think I had the 5th land that turn. Yeah, I don't know if we would have lost, but we would have been in a not ideal spot, right? Because we were a full turn away from being able to Glorybringer them. So I think it would have been really problematic. Oh my god, we're 0 for 4 on die rolls. You just hate to see it. Hand is still very good, though, so I'm only going to complain a little bit. Just a wee bit. Turn 1, Shadow Spear, huh? I am Doresing you. Give me something good. Time Warp, Subtlety, Island, Bankbuster. Well, I'm just taking Bankbuster here. They mulligan. They played a Shadow Spear, which doesn't do anything. Presumably, I can prevent them from getting to a board where they can win with a Time Warp. And I don't really have a good answer for Bankbuster. Bankbuster would have just been a lot of cards. No, Croaks is pretty good. I was actually kind of planning on entombing it. But now I guess I'm probably just Oh, okay, okay, Arena. I guess I can't really blame Arena for that. That was me, but you hate to see it. Sometimes just pure buffoonery at its finest. Too busy yapping. Looks like it's not going to matter. Opponent missed a land drop, and our hand is obviously quite good. Now, I don't want to mitigate. I don't want to play into my mistake. Just what's the best play that I can make here with this information? Is it Lelia and miss a card, or is it Inti? It's probably Lelia first, right? It's probably Lelia first. Just to be mana efficient, because I still don't want to Entomb anything. Mana Drain. Okay. That's kind of scary. But if all they do is Time Warp, I would... Ah! They're still one away from being able to cast Time Warp. Holy moly. Wow. I'm, like, in danger. I'm actually in danger. I'm probably just supposed to Kroxa and get a real card. And that way I can Entomb and get closer to this Hazoret. Yeah, this is, like, very scary. This is very, very scary right now. I can't believe they drew Mana Drain. And that I played the wrong fucking land and I'm not on board because of it. Because if I had had an extra card out of my hand, my Hazoret would be so close to turning on. And then we would just be fine. I can't... Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, I need my opponent to, like... I don't know what I need them to have. But we're in a pretty scary spot here. Copter! So he should not attack with his thing then, right? He should sit on Subtlety, I think. Oh, well, he just said fuck that. Okay. This is, I mean, I'm really scared. I am so scared. Alright, I have to Entomb something. It's just almost certainly a Troxa, right? I don't think there's anything else that does anything in my graveyard that I care about. I don't think it's a Faithless Looting angle, although it kind of could be. I think it's an Atroxa angle. Oh, Shieldred's good. I'll take that. Very happy that they did not leave their construct untapped. Very, very happy with that. Great draw. Very lucky. Very lucky. Very, very lucky. And it's just a land. Excellent news. They should have held that, right? Aren't they gonna attack me with Copter? They should, right? Oh, man, that Shieldred was a good draw. That was a good draw. And then 5 cards in graveyard, so a Mountain doesn't give us Kroxa yet. Yep, I think that makes sense. They definitely should have held their land. That's for certain. Oh, they discarded Subtlety. It's a little scary. And Lava Spur Boots. Interesting. That doesn't do anything. Alright. Well, unfortunately, still pretty far away from Kroxaing. I think I'm kind of obliged to leave Shieldred back as a blocker, even though that's also annoying. Oh, I guess I'm not going to do that, right? Because he can equip, and then this is a 5 power, and I'm never trading Shieldred, obviously. I think I'm just supposed to do this. I think I'm supposed to play Harvester, discard the Pyromancer to the blood immediately to try and find a red source. And if I can find a red source and play this Inti, then Hazard is turned on next turn. Unlucky. Really needed that to hit. Yeah, I mean, I just can't race them because of Shadow Spear. So that's really annoying. Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to take like 1 trillion damage. Fuck. Fuck. I mean, I guess attacking... I guess if I hold back, I can at least threaten a block on Urza, which saves me some damage. Because I might want to just take a chump block here. It's really tough. I just needed a land so bad, man. I just needed a land so bad. Come on. Come on. Come on. Sure. Sure. Interesting. Wow, am I just, like, forced to block with my Shieldred here? I mean, 9 damage is just so much. I hate it. I hate it so much. If I take 9 and go to 6, I draw up to 8. And then this Copter is representing 5. I just, like, always lose to the Copter is the problem. Alright, I'm just gonna take it. You've got to be kidding me! Come on! Come on, come on, come on! Oh, fucking hell. So I have to block next turn. I'm so sad, man. I'm so sad. I could threaten a double block with my Harvester Goblin Shaman. I might do that, actually. And then am I dead to a removal spell? 7. I'm not. Maybe I do that. That way I can keep churning out the life gain. Like, I lose the ability to make the red mana that I need, but I think I have to bank on the Fable giving me the red mana anyways. I like it. I think keeping Shieldred's my only way to win this game. What are you doing? What are you doing, fam? Oh. Okay. Oh, come on, dude. Oh, wait, he can't even play that card. Ha-ha! You can't play that card unless you have a way to deal with my Shieldred. Shouldn't he have played that first? Hello? His thing would have been bigger. I think we got away with one. Oh, buddy, you can't do that! You can't do that! That's illegal! That's illegal! You weren't allowed to do that! I mean, watch him just, like, combo me out or some shit. But yeah, that was... No! You've got to be kidding me! Dude! Why? Oh my god, dude. This game sucks! No justice. Absolutely no justice. There is no world it's right to time spiral there, and my opponent hit time warp. Oh my god, dude. What the hell? That's so cringe. That's so cringe. Okay, buddy. I mean, this is pretty obnoxious. I'm so close to killing him, too. I'm actually so close. 3, 6? 3, 4, 5? Man. Why is there just no justice ever? I guess I could find Murderous Cut, maybe? Oh, no, it's indestructible. Dude, I can't believe I'm going to lose this game because of that. There's just no justice. There's actually just no fucking justice ever. Menace, 8. Maybe I'm just supposed to... I mean, I'm supposed to probe first, for sure. Just so I know if there's anything I need to play around and whatnot. And I would like to find a creature to... I mean, alright, so he doesn't have any mana. So I could Arena of Glory, Valky, and Harvester. That doesn't do anything. I unfortunately can't. Alright, it's just gotta be Harvester, and then I guess I can't even Murderous Cut is the problem. And I don't have any free cards in my deck. I can't believe this happened, bro. I'm actually just so salty. I think I have to do this because I think I just have to duress the fucking Ugin and pray. I mean, it doesn't actually matter. Dude. Oh, I could have gotten Chain Lightning. I guess I forgot about Chain Lightning. I don't think that would have mattered, though, right? Because I had no way to... I could have Bombardiered. I don't think I had any way to get to the Chain Lightning. Yeah, I didn't have any way to get to the Chain Lightning. It's so gross, man. So I take that, they bounce that. Yeah, I mean, they've just got lethal, but I'll make them do it. Fuck it. Sorcery, creature, instant, land. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky game. Damn. Okay, friend, you saw the angle. We die. Tough. Tough business out here in the streets. All right. So we are 0 for 4 on die rolls. We're 4 for 4 on getting outrageously unlucky. He played Time Spiral into Shieldred. That's crazy behavior. That is... Somebody needs to check on our opponent. That is crazy behavior. I actually just can't believe he got rewarded for that. Can I win a die roll? Nope. 0 for 5 on die rolls. Love to see it. I think I'm more interested in duressing than setting up a looting here. I think I'm more likely to just want to discard the looting to Inti anyways. Oh, so they've got a little domain action. How much do I care about this Profs? I think I care about Profs more than Leyline Binding. Leyline Binding is just the one glorified removal spell. I'll make him show me a white tri-land or a white dual land with the Tarn. I mean, I'm sure he's got it, right? But make him show it to me. That's not a bad draw. Yeah, I think it's just jam Inti here. Alternatively, with me already having Murderous Cut, it could just be Overlord. Get my card out of it and not let him use his mana for Leyline Binding. Because presumably he's going to get white land here and Leyline Binding my Inti if I play that, which I guess is maybe okay because... Oh, I guess he would need to get... He can't get white-green. He would need to have a white tri-land that also taps for black or green to play Grist. It wouldn't have to be a tri-land necessarily, but... Yeah, I mean, I don't need to have access to cut next turn, so I'm just going to play Inti, get a threat online. And then next turn I can Overlord plus represent cuts if I need to. But I suspect I won't need to because he's just going to play Grist. And I don't have a hand that lines up against Grist very well. If they also have Leyline Binding. Because my Inti giving Trample would be pretty nice. They do have Tundra, yep. So at least they have to top deck to be able to play Grist. Because Tundra does not play Grist. Okay, very nice. I do not mind Tarmogoyf at all. Tarmogoyf is... And I don't mind Thraben Inspector at all. Alright. This is a good spot for us. I'm definitely not interpreting. Probably just Spyroing here, I think. Alternatively, it could still be an Overlord plus cut angle. Since I'm much more likely to want to cut Tarmogoyf than anything else. I would like to get Overlord online earlier, I suppose, as well. Because, like, the Spyro doesn't really do anything right now. Yeah, let's do that. Boom, 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 boom. Well, Harvester it is. And then... I guess I'm just always supposed to do this. Do this now. It would be, like, really annoying if he just, like, drew and main phased a, like, better creature, but I would be more upset if I gave him a chance to draw, like, an instant that interacted with my removal spell there. Hopefully he just pops his clue and that's it. Yeah, well, never lucky. It was bound to happen, I suppose. Getting to take Solitude is reasonable. probably just forces him to minus the Grist. Alternatively, I could just Looting or Spyro. Probably just supposed to Spyro. Put some shitters on the board. It's definitely Looting, and then it's probably just the Valky, right? Yeah, it's probably Harvester. I think we're probably at the stage of the game where the Valky for Solitude is better. Well, so I'm just never going to draw lands, I suppose? Tough. Tough, tough, tough. Only has the one white source, so I could gamble and not play the Valky here. I kind of... If I Bombardiers, what happens? He just puts all three things in front of the Bombardier. And then I have to trade Bombardier for 2 pests plus Grist. It's not a good exchange. But I'm certainly not interested in playing Shieldred into a Solitude either. Yeah, it's not great, but I need to prevent the Grist from taking over the game. So I think we just send everything at Grist, and maybe he just doesn't line up triple block. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm just going to, I guess, throw a token. And then I would much rather kill Double Pest. And this is obviously still a good exchange for me. That's fine. Yeah. This is just, I mean, there's no world where I play Carney T here, I don't think. I mean, if I play Shieldred here and my opponent draws a white source, how annoying is that? It's, like, beyond, like, it's just, like, the most tilting thing on the planet, right? Just the absolute most tilting thing that's ever existed. Spell Pierce is not going to be very good against my deck. Hiya! And now we've got our Overlord as well. Haha! Alright, I like the way we sequenced that out. That was pretty sweet. Opponent, like, got a little mana screwed, but if you're going to play a domain deck, you need to make sure that you've got all of your colors that you want online pretty consistently. Otherwise, that deck just doesn't really function. Opponent had some cool stuff going on, though. We obviously, like, missed infinite land drops and stumbled a bit ourselves, but... Oh, wow, we're 0 for 6 on die roll still? Dude, that's so crazy. 0-6 on die rolls is so crazy. Thalia. Thalia's fine. I guess I'm just blowing it up. I could Overlord. It's probably better to get Overlord online. Thalia's not actually that good against me. And I want to be able to, like, Chain Lightning plus Cut next turn, potentially. I think that's better sequencing. I mean, I've got 4 lands, but I don't actually have the second red yet. But if I'm playing against red-white mid-range, I probably would prefer Glorybringer. Just being able to go Shieldred into Glorybringer sounds really fucking good. That sounds really fucking good to me. Robber of the Rich. It was a red source, wasn't it? Unlucky. And they don't have a third land. And I'm just never going to draw my second red source, I assume, is what's going to happen here. Well, I could kill both. But I might just let the Thalia sit in play, actually. Like, it's not actually good against me. Because I'm just going to start jamming fat creatures, right? And it's like, maybe it's shutting them down a little bit. But then, like, I would want to be able to Vampiric Tutor plus... Like, if I play Shieldred next turn and they have a way to remove it, I would want to be able to upkeep Vampiric Tutor for, like, my Animate Dead. So, I guess I will kill it. And then cut the other thing. I don't love this play, but I do think it's ultimately fine. So they drew the land, and now if they... Yeah, Blade Splicer is beatable. If they had... Jesus Christ, another black land. Yeah, I mean, we're just going to get unlucky every draw step, it feels like, every game. If they don't have a removal spell for Shieldred, that's good. And if they do have a removal spell, as long as it's not Exile, that's scary. I mean, we're just going to block Blade Splicer, I guess. I don't think there's any world where I'm supposed to not block. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. Come on. Come the fuck on. Oh, and it didn't set an upkeep stop. I guess I'm lucky that I drew something that I want. Yep. Am I playing this swamp? I think so. Yeah. He should have attacked with Avora for sure. And Commando, so he's just going to blow up the Overlord probably, right? That's got to be scarier than Fable. Yep, that's fine. And then I'm just Vamp Tutoring. I think. Going to 8 is kind of scary. Let's see. I could alternatively, like, I have the second red from the treasure, but that means I'm not... Maybe I'm not supposed to Vamp Tutor. Maybe I'm just not supposed to Vamp Tutor. I'm just not going to Vamp Tutor, I don't think. Burst Lightning is not a very good draw here. I really just need a red source. You've got to be fucking kidding me, dog! Ah! Dude! This game is so bad! I need to cut the Savai Triome. I think this is the second or third time the Savai Triome has cost me. So unreal. It's actually just so beyond crazy. Oh my god, dude. I hate it. I hate Magic so much sometimes. Crunching with both, I assume. I mean, I'm just snap blocking, right? Yeah, I'm snap blocking. I'm too low. Like, he said nice like it was... Oh, sure. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't even matter. Like, I don't have any counterplay to it. This Flage is going to be a massive problem as well. And, of course, he's got exact number of cards in his graveyard, which means the top card of his deck is just absolutely a Plains. There is no doubt on this Green Earth that the top card of his fucking deck is a Plains. I mean, I just don't even know what I can tutor for. I mean, it's just got to be Animate Dead, I guess. Hazoret. Broadside Bombardiers doesn't look good enough. Kroxa is not good enough because I can't do anything with it. I mean, it's just gotta be Animate Dead, right? It's Animate Dead or Hazoret. I'm gonna go Animate Dead just because it lets me play multiple things. Oh, I can get... No, because it would not be escaped. Yep, so I can't get their Flage. That would have been interesting, but it's just my Shieldred. Could be my... Oh, it could just be my Overlord. It's my Overlord for Shieldred? That's actually better. Show me the plains. Show me the plains. Haha! Fuck you! That's what you get! Alright, so it seems like... Yeah. Later, bitch! Fuck you. That was... infuriating. I gotta cut the Savai-Triome. This Savai-Triome is absolute garbage. Alright. What basic do I want? I have pretty equal doubles across the board. Yeah, pretty equal doubles across the board. I think the fact that... Let's see. It's 8 and 8 right now. Oh my... Wait. Wait, why is this not my companion? I just realized that. Each non-land card in your deck has a different name. Wait, what? Oh my god, Arena's formatting is actually so terrible. It's actually just so beyond terrible. Alright. Alright, I'm putting the Savai-Triome back in the deck because it's my 9th source of each one. I'm just going to be really mad about it. I'm just going to be really, really salty about it the entire time. Alright, I think this is the 7th match. I think we're 4 and 2. Can I finally win a die roll? Or are we going to go 0 for 7? 0 for 7, baby! 0 for 7! Oh my god, Arena. Well, that was lucky. I was just assuming the game was absolutely over, so I'll take that. Oh, Adversary, I couldn't care less about that card. Burst Lightning is good, but we're just going to do Valky here. See what's up. I get nothing. That's fine. Sure. Ooh, Duress for Elspeth is really nice. Probably don't have much interest in, like, do I need to do that this turn? I don't think so. I could buy Lutri this turn, and then next turn, Duress plus Lutri. It's definitely more mana efficient, but I kind of want to just get on the board. I mean, what if I just play Bombardier this turn and start attacking? And then next turn, Duress plus Burst Lightning. I think that's better. I think I'm supposed to get on the board. I mean, I don't think there's a punish here unless, like, the opponent goes, like, land Mox or something. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Doesn't even have the 4th land, which means I buy myself even more time. Yeah, we're just going to Lutri here. Ocelot Pride, that would, in theory, be scary, but it's not going to be, of course. Alright, so that was a good draw. We're probably just... I mean, I guess I'm just duressing first. Because I could definitely imagine a world where I mean, I'm probably just pro-blue-treeing, but I could imagine a world where I want to copy this Burst Lightning. I still don't have to duress right now. I still don't have to duress. Yeah, maybe it's just pro-blue-tree now, sit on Burst Lightning. I think that's fine. Let me see. What's up? Goldspan Dragon. That's a good one to know about. Thank you kindly. Lando and... I don't think I'm ever Vamp Tutoring. I mean, I could just Vamp Tutor for Shieldred and call it a fucking day. Go ahead and... Yeah, I'll just go ahead and duress now, spend my mana. I know that I'm always doing this, and I would hate to be tight on mana. Presumably he's got to play the land to get to the dragon, and we just Croaks it for the win. He could attack and just trade Pride for Lutri. I would be totally fine with that. I'm up a trillion cards, so any kind of 1-for-1 trade is good for us. It's marginally annoying. Probably just Burst Lightning here. Yeah, I'm probably just Burst Lightning here. Of course. And then any untapped land here would have been Croxa for the win, but this is still plenty good enough, I assume. Attack for 7. Yeah, I mean, Glorybringer closes the game faster, but I also think that opens up one of my only ways to lose the game, potentially. That's probably not true. It's just so much more mana efficient. I was going to say what I kind of want to do there is just like play the Kroxa, make him discard a card, because you know that the card is a spell, because if it was a land, he would have put it in play, because he's trying to get to Goldspan Dragon. Ghost Fire Slice is fine. And then, yeah, we just jam both of those and then Fable next turn. Or jam both of those and Hazoret next turn, I mean. No reason to discard the Kroxa to Fable and be greedy. We know we're getting a spell out of it. And we just get to bring it back next turn. And then we're probably upkeep Vamp Tutoring for Arena of Glory and winning the game next turn. That is the plan. Overlord. Oh my my. My opponent is cooked. We got him. We got him. Give me Arena of Glory. Where are you? Hiya. To main phase. Submit 0. Hiya. Bump, 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 bump. Bump. Take a trillion. Taking the greediest line, which makes sense, because what else are you going to do? G. What's up, pretty girl? Alright, so, we got lucky that game. Let's not beat around the bush. Even I can admit when I run a little good, even though I still can't believe we've been on the draw 7 games in a row. Drawing the Burst Lightning there for the Ragavan was crucial, because we would have lost that game in a landslide otherwise. Alright. Do we finally get to play first, or is it 0 for 8? Oh, we finally get to play first. Keep. Giver of Runes. Probably looking to just trade the Harvester for that. That is, you know, enough of a problematic card on average. That's a pretty good draw. Maybe I'm just Bombardiering throwing this at it now. That's probably just better. Might even Carnage Interpreter next turn, depending on what I draw. Do you have something for the Bombardier? Can't let me attack. Can't let me attack. He does have the swords. Well, in that case, I am not attacking, and I am killing your giver. Good play by the opponent. They were beyond cooked if they didn't do that. Bauble. And Spellbinder. Valid. So he just didn't take anything? Look at target opponent's hand. You may exile a non-land card from it. Interesting. They chose not to. Well, I'm playing this Fable. I'm playing this Fable the Mirror Breaker. Thanks. Sure. I'm probably just going to crack this blood token. Like, I'm already putting the attraction in the graveyard from Fable anyways. I just don't think it... I just want to get a little bit of deck velocity. I just want to churn through the deck a little bit faster. Gives me a little more information off of my Fable. Croaks is a great thing to put into the graveyard. Oh, especially with the Arena of Glory. We're actually so close to just being able to do that. Discard this. And then discard this, I assume. With discarding the Croaks, I definitely want to put cards in the grid. Oh my god, are we there? We're one card away? We're one card away. Tough. Tough, tough, tough. Well, I could probe. Alternatively, I could attack and then Lutri probe. But I don't think I'm that desperate to do that. I think I just want to know what's up and see if this Lelia is going to do anything or not. Oh, Glorybringer's gas. And they've got Containment Priest. Along with a bunch of uncastables. Well, that's good information to have. So, yeah, I mean... that doesn't stop Croxa. I'm just going to play this Glorybringer that I drew. Alright, not going to make the same mistake. Exert. This way here, our life total is super safe. Yep. They're, of course, going to block the Goblin Shaman token. Oh, they're not blocking the Goblin Shaman token. Interesting. Did they find the red source? Does not appear to be the case. Oh, they drew Skull Clamp. Skull Clamp's good. I think we just won the game, fam. I think we just won the game because now we can bring back our Croxa. So, do I even care about which one I kill? I'll just kill the better card. I don't really care about a blocker because they aren't taking 6 damage from Croxa anyways. Haha! Victory! Alright, we're playing for the trophy again. Back-to-back days. Back-to-back days. And we were finally on the play, I think, right? I think we were finally on the play. No shot it'll be 2 times in a row, right? No shot it'll be 2 times in a row. We could never be that lucky. Oh my god, we're just the luckiest. We're just the luckiest. Oh, that's scary. Well, that's good. Alright, still Harvester. Won't be able to put Atraxa into play next turn because I don't have Reanimate. I have Animate dead. But turn 4 Atraxa should hopefully be good enough. Oh, he's got a lot of ramp. I'm pretty terrified. I'm for sure killing the Pilgrim. I don't need the Harvester for anything. We don't need that for anything. I could just play Lelia or Spyro here. But then that kind of means I need to draw a black source. So there's a little bit of inherent gamble to it. It also opens up the fact that he could play a way to interact with the graveyard if I proactively discarded Atraxa. And I don't like doing that either. So I think I'm just gonna pass. I'm for sure doing this. This is 100%. Sure. Yeah, maybe this is too cautious of a play. Maybe this is a little too cautious. I just know I'm committing to it. I'm locking it in. I just feel like the second that I put the Atraxa in the graveyard sorcery speed, a graveyard interaction spell is just magically going to make its way into my opponent's board. And he's passing. That's pretty scary. I mean, I'm still supposed to do it, right? I took a turn off to do this. So where are you? Hiya. Bink. Come on, opponent. Haha. Give me my cards. Give me my cards. That's fine. I can live with that. So, instant, creature, sorcery, land. Pretty sure that I want Chain Lightning, or Probe over Chain Lightning. Yep. And then let's probe to see what's up. What am I up against? Oh, that's reasonably scary. I mean, I do not have an answer to Portal if it goes... Nature of being a Rakdos deck, right? I do not have an answer to that if it goes into play. Ooh, that might help me kill quick, though. Alright, that's... Oh, wow, that's kind of scary. With the fetch land, I probably just have to kill that. Five, six. Oh, Caracas is really good. Alright, so he's still a couple lands away from that. That's fine. I mean, this is just it's a for sure cut angle, and then it's just a matter of what the other thing I play is. Put target non-land just beneath the top X cards. I suppose I start here. Any permanent? Another creature or artifact, so I can't sack the Overlord yet. Yeah, let's just start on Lelia. Sure. And then we're going to go ahead and cut. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he could have absented his own thing. Wow, he probably should have done that, no? Wow, he almost certainly should have done that. Okay, dude! What the fuck is that? Is that a joke? Is that an actual fucking joke or what? Tell me now. Tell me now. Dude! That's so fucking dumb! How does this keep happening playing for the trophy? Oh my god, dude. That's actually unbelievably cringe. That's actually so fucking cringe. What the hell? So I'm how much away from lethal? I think I'm supposed to save the Bombardier, or, I don't know, man. I'm running out of fucking time. I'm so fucking sad, dude. I'm actually just so fucking sad. Alright, that's potentially good. Let's throw the Spyro at him. And then I don't think, like, the best thing he can get probably is the Spyro, but I think that's worth 5 damage. Settle down, Bubba. I know Daddy's going crazy. That doesn't mean you have to. I don't care about Beanstalk. That's fine. He did that, so now the game is just over unless he's got a free spell. Very nice. Oh, we even get to do this for the Rubbins. Yep, because I've got double black still there. Make sure that the coast is clear. You did! We trophy! Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go, baby! Later, bitch! I was gonna be so depressed if we lost the trophy to that sequence of plays that our opponent had. Alright, very nice, very nice. Alright. Deck was sweet. This is definitely an archetype that I enjoy quite a bit, and we even, like, we're just pure buffoons. We lost the game to playing, I think we won the game maybe, that we just blatantly played the wrong land. We also didn't have Lutri in our deck for the first like 5 or 6 rounds. You know, I'm not an arena vet, so there was definitely some buffoonery going on, but yeah, sweet deck, sweet trophy. You love to see it. All right, guys, if you enjoyed the vibes, enjoyed the show, go ahead and throw me out a like, a comment, and a subscribe. It helps quite a bit. And until next time, I'll see you later. Peace.